Warriors, welcome back to Gods of Alliance. If you're here, it means you want power, knowledge, and control over the battlefield. This is not luck. This is strategy. Let's break the game together. Today we have something new arriving to Hero Wars, Alliance. And this one is very interesting. A new hero is coming to the battlefield. Her name is Miyu, the Storm Maiden. And after looking at her abilities, one thing is immediately clear. This hero brings a completely different mechanic to the game. Miyu plays with blindness, but not in the way we usually see it. Normally, blindness is a negative effect that makes attacks miss. But Miyu turns blindness into power. She blinds everyone, enemies, and allies, and then converts that blindness into an advantage. And this is where things start getting interesting. So today, we're going to take a first look at Miyu, break down her skills, and understand what she might bring to the battlefield. And over the next few days, we will explore her deeper, test her mechanics, and prepare everything you need before her official arrival. So let's start with her abilities. Her first skill is Lightning Strike. Miyu creates a flash of lightning that blinds both allies and enemies for 6 seconds, while also dealing damage to enemies in range. At first, this might sound dangerous for your own team, but here is the twist. While any blindness effect is active, allies will always hit enemies and their attacks cannot be evaded. This means that what normally would be a disadvantage becomes a powerful offensive mechanic. Even more interesting, Miyu herself is always blinded. So from the start of the battle, she is already interacting with her own mechanics. This creates a very unique situation where blindness becomes part of the strategy rather than a weakness. Now let's look at her second skill, Veil of Insight. This skill blinds the ally standing in front of Miyu for 5 seconds. But again, the blindness is not a disadvantage. Any blindness affecting allies increases their magical critical hit chance. So this ability basically empowers the hero positioned in front of her, turning them into a stronger magical damage dealer. This immediately suggests that Miyu will work best with heroes who benefit from magical critical hits and consistent magical damage. Now we move to her third skill, Blind Fury. This ability deals magical damage to the central enemy and surrounding enemies. And here we see another interaction with blindness. Enemies that are blinded take increased damage from this skill. So the more blindness effects are active on the battlefield, the more dangerous this attack becomes. This creates a strong synergy inside her own kit. First, she spreads blindness. Then, she converts that blindness into increased damage. Finally, we reach her fourth skill, Gift of the Storm. This ability activates whenever Miyu or her allies land a critical hit. Each critical hit increases the team's magic penetration for 5 seconds. This effect can trigger once every 5 seconds. And this is where things become very promising. Magic penetration is extremely valuable for magic damage teams because it allows attacks to bypass enemy magic defense. So if your team can land critical hits consistently, Miyu will continuously increase your magical damage potential during the fight. Now let's take a quick look at her artifacts and talisman. Her weapon artifact is Rainy Season, which increases magical critical hit chance. Her book artifact, Storm Maiden Tome, increases magic penetration and health. And her ring artifact increases intelligence. All of these stats reinforce the same idea. Miyu is clearly designed to support magical damage teams. Her talisman, Talisman of Storm, provides intelligence and armor, giving her additional survivability while improving her magical scaling. From what we can see so far, Miyu looks like a support hero that can amplify magical damage through several layers of synergy. Blindness becomes power. Critical hits increase penetration. And enemies caught in the storm take increased damage. Of course, we still need to test her in real battles to see how she performs in different compositions. But on paper, Miyu already looks very promising. Over the next few days, we will explore everything about this hero. We will test her teams. We will analyze her best synergies. and we will prepare you for her arrival. Because on March 16, when Miyu enters the battlefield, you will want to know exactly how to use her. Warriors, this storm is only beginning. We don't build randomly. We build with intention. Master the mechanics. Control the fight. Let's break the game together.